Yo patrons, this is Janice from Noisebud, and today I give you two things in one video. So we're gonna start with TunaVerb version 1.11, and then we're gonna go over to a new version on my ReaperScript plugin finder. So we start with reverb, but we're gonna use the plugin finder while demoing TunaVerb as well. There we go. So this is the plugin finder, and this is TunaVerb version 1.11. So the new stuff in here is an invert button that we're going to talk about what that is, and the whole duck section here, and then there's Lush control, and I think that's the new stuff really. Yeah, I think so. So let's get to it. For those of you who haven't used TunaVerb, the idea with TunaVerb was initially that it was supposed to be a reverb that you hide in the background. So you use it on things that's supposed to be in the background. And the thing is that the reverb ducks every time as the dry signal gets stronger. And by doing that, you get a dry feeling, but you still get that kind of lush reverb stereo with 3D thing as the signal goes lower or less intense. And in a mix, instruments often stop playing, and then the reverb would get up. It will increase in level and working together like kind of the same feeling you get of a compressor. So yeah, even out sounds, but it's using the dry and the reverb tail to balance things instead of just level of one signal. Was that complicated? I don't think. I probably didn't explain that too well, but we're gonna demo it, so that's okay. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go down so I see the vocal. There we go. I'm gonna demo this with the mix. This is just TunaVerb. That's the only reverb in the mix, but there's a lot of plugins, of course, because it's a mix. But TunaVerb is the only reverb. So we're gonna start with TunaVerb activated, play a little snippet, and I'm gonna bypass all of them and do that with the plugin finder script. So I'm just gonna click bypass selected, and all these get red. These are all the instances of TunaVerb in this mix project, and when these are bypassed, then there's no reverb, and when I activate it, all the reverbs will get activated. There's a little clicky things when you activate a lot of plugins at the same time, so you have to live with that. See how this sounds. Here we go.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa, but I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky. Blue diamonds in your eyes. Taste the sweetness of your smile. Dead roses or the wine.
Wow. That's how TunaVerb can sound on a whole mix. So I like it. I like to mix with TunaVerb actually. So let's talk about the new things in TunaVerb. We're gonna solo the vocal to demo this. Let's go through the duck section first. This used to be hideaway and all automatic in the first version, but now I decided to let the user adjust these settings. So this is the ducking part. This is the part that listens to the dry signal, and if the dry signal gets louder, then it will lower the level of the reverb, so it won't affect the dry signal at all, just the reverb. Let's start with this off and just see how it sounds, these settings sounds with the vocal without the ducking.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa.
And we activate the ducking, not all the way up, but like 1 o'clock or something. Listen again.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa. But I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. Oh.
You can argue that, well, you just lowered the level, which is kind of what I did. But it is something magical when you... because I used to make chains, a chain in the DAW for creating this effect with other reverbs. So I had a rider, or I could automate the reverb, the signal that goes into the reverb, so to create this effect. And it's yeah, you can keep the phantom center, and you can keep a feeling of a dry mix, yet have the benefit of reverb. Especially if we use really long reverb tapes, then this won't sound good. But I'm just doing this for demo purposes. So we use a huge reverb, and we use the ducking. And actually, let's set these to really fast settings. So the fastest attack and fastest release. And let's max this as well. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with the settings a little bit. Let's see how this sounds.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa. But I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. Oh. And all of the moonlight sparkling down.
You can see how this would, yeah, I mean, this was way too much, and you would hear this in the mix with the level going up and down and stuff like that. But that's why I added so you can set the amount of ducking and attack and release. So if we slow down the attack and the release and see how that sounds, still a huge reverb.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa. But I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. Oh. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky.
And actually, let's activate the whole mix so you can hear how it sounds with the other instruments.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa. But I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. Oh. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky.
Yeah, it's still too much, of course, because I'm demoing it. But I hope you can see how you can dial this in to make, you make the mix just alive, and you create movement in space, which is what gives that 3D feeling. Either whatever movement you are adding, if you're adding level movement or all movement is just good for music. Usually it feels more alive. So that's what you can use the ducking section for. And let's talk about the invert button, another new thing. This plugin was made for background reverbs, as I said earlier. And one of the things that it did to do that is that it removes all the transients before sending the signal into the reverb. That is so that you only reverberate everything but the transients. Then you get kind of a smooth, sauce that you add to the mix, and that was the point with this plugin. I decided to make an invert button that just inverts the effect, so you will reverberate just the transients. And by doing that, I created a reverb that you also can put on upfront elements. So I used that for the main vocal in this because that sounded better, and the vocal kind of pops out in the mix when you're doing that, while it will be more placed in the background when you remove the transients. Let's see how that sounds. Let's see if we can hear that actually. I haven't tried this, so with these settings, I mean, I have tried it, but not with these settings. So I don't know if we can hear it clearly with the settings, but we'll try with this. Let's see.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa, but I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky. Blue diamonds in your eyes.
We're gonna set a loop for one phrase here so that we can compare with the same phrase.
And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky.
I hope you can hear that. The vocal kind of just takes up a little bit more space when you invert the effect, as if you remove the transients from the signal going into the reverb and reverberate that, then it just kind of adding to the whole background feeling of the mix. So that's the invert button. And then we have the Lush button, and that let's see if we can hear that. Let's make it really extreme. So a really long reverb, no dry signal, and let's use a little bit longer like that, and no ducking. And we're gonna use the Lush. Lush is just kind of a chorus effect for the reverb, so it starts to modulate the pitch a little bit. So let's see how that sounds. It's pretty subtle, but sometimes when you do that, the mix just opens up, and especially if you do it on several instruments, then it's pretty cool. So that is what Lush is, and I think I talked about all the new stuff. Size, width, delay, those are the new functions in TunaVerb 1.11. And it's just for patrons right now, so go and grab it if you're a paying member. Then let's talk about the plugin finder as well. So I've been using it in this project for finding all instances of TunaVerb by typing in Tuna, and all instances of TunaVerb will show up here. So that's pretty much what it's used for. If there's nothing in this box, then I can see all the plugins that are in the mix. And if we type gain, then all plugins with gain in its name will show up. This is the same way that the earlier version of the script worked, but I added some buttons. You can now solo the channel that has this plugin on it. Right now this was on the master, as you can see here. So it's no point soloing it. It won't help much, and I don't think even there is a solo button, so you can't solo it. But if we remove this and find Spectre, for example, and solo that, you can see here that there's a button that's soloed right there, and that's the same as this. So you don't have to find the track in the project to solo just to hear what it does. You can do that here. And these are bypass buttons for that instance of the plugin. So let's go back to the original. If we use TunaVerb, for example, so these are all the instances of TunaVerb. You can also see that when I hover over one instance, you can see where in the mix that instance of the plugin is. So you can see that on the left here, down here, you can see that that track will get highlighted, and if the effect is on an item, the item will be highlighted as well. So it's a really good way of finding a plugin. But you can also open a plugin by just clicking the name, and this way you can start to work with that instance of the plugin, and you can bypass all the plugins that are in the list with this button, or you can individually bypass them like that. And you can also, if you deselect these and we just want to toggle these, we just select those, and now we can toggle just these to see how that affects the mix. And the fun thing with this script is that after adding these features, I started to mix differently, and I get faster results, and it's really interesting. It's like a kind of a new way of mixing, because I start with doing the normal thing, you know, balancing things and little EQ stuff, until I have a mix that I feel that, yeah, okay, now we're gonna dive into details. And then I open the script and start to find plugins that are already inserted and start to see, well, what happens if I bypass this instance? What happens if we play this mix? Let's see the reverb here of that. The vocal probably wasn't too well. I'm just going to set to something about like this, I think. See how that sounds.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. Whoa.
Now I can start to experiment. What happens if we remove the reverb from the drums? So let's select everything that has something to do with the drums and listen.
You, not dismissed you. Whoa. But I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky. Blue diamonds in your eyes.
I tried to bypass the reverb on all guitar parts. Let's see how that sounded. Let's remove all the reverb from the vocals and the acoustic guitar at the same time. See how that sounds.
Missed you. Whoa. But I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you. And all of the moonlight sparkling down from the sky. Blue diamonds in your eyes. Taste the sweetness of your smile. Dead roses or the wine.
Yeah, it's really fun to mix this way. So just to a quick walkthrough of the function so you know how to use this. First, you can see that track gets highlighted. The thing is that I haven't learned how to program the colors correctly yet. So you can see that channel get highlighted. This is supposed to be clear green, but you know, you can see that's not. I'm still learning. But that shows you if the interface is open, so you can open all of these if you want to. And if you close them outside of the script, it will still reflect what's in the project, so they follow each other. So it doesn't matter if you open something in the script or in the plane itself. The bypass button, that is for every instance. So you can bypass, delete that instance, solo the channel that either the item that the plugin is on or the track. It will solo the track no matter what, but the effect can still be on an item or a track, but it will solo the track that the item is placed on if you click that for an item effect. Yeah, you can select all, deselect all if you want to toggle everything. So we can actually, this is a pretty fun thing. Let's toggle all effects off for the whole project to see what it sounds like when it's not mixed at all. So by removing anything that's in the search window, then you will see all the plugins unfiltered, and we can bypass them.
Well, I should have kissed you, not dismissed you. But I thought I'd lose you. I may amuse you.
I choose to not bypass the gain here, because if I would do that, then it would be a huge gain difference between the mix or the raw mix or the raw files and the mix. So that's why I didn't. I unchecked that so it didn't bypass this plugin. It's a gain plugin on the master track, so that's why I did that. Yeah, and let's see. There are two limiters. Okay, I guess I'm using it for the high end limiter thing in limiter 6 in 2 instances. What else do we have? Do we have Timeo? No, we don't. Do we have? Yeah, we have Spectre, a lot of Spectre. And Spectre, there we go. These are all instances of Spectre in the project. So you can see this is a really handy script where you really quickly find things, and you can toggle things on and off at the same time, which makes it much easier to compare, is this better, or Is it better with these effects instead of these? Or should I remove this? Is the compressor unnecessary? And stuff like that. So it's really cool. So this is in the Reaper script download hub, and you will find TunaVerb 1.11 in the post itself, because it's just for patrons. So that's it for today's video. Sorry for the length of this video. Have fun with these tools, and I see you soon again. Bye bye.